Hello, welcome to my channel. Hoy he preparado un ejercicio para aprender y repasar las linking words. Las linking words son palabras que ayudan a conectar dos ideas cuando escribimos o cuando hablamos y son esenciales en la comunicación. De hecho, si te paras a pensar, te darás cuenta que las usas constantemente cuando hablas español. Cuando decimos por ejemplo, o aunque, o sin embargo, o además, todo esto son linking words. Y si no las usáramos, quizás sonaríamos un poquito como robots. Las linking words son especialmente importantes en el ámbito profesional, porque las vamos a tener que usar siempre que demos nuestra opinión, o siempre que queramos contrastar dos ideas, siempre que queramos dar una conclusión a una intervención que hemos hecho, o simplemente cuando queremos numerar varias ideas. En esos casos vamos a tener que usar estas linking words. Y por eso en este vídeo he querido hacer una guía súper completa de las linking words para que puedas usarlas en inglés. Pero vamos a hacerlo de manera más divertida porque he preparado un ejercicio. Vamos a repasar 10 categorías de linking words, que son las siguientes. Linking words para comparar y contrastar ideas. Linking words para indicar una secuencia. Linking words para ejemplificar o ilustrar. Linking words para resumir. Linking words para generalizar. Linking words para explicar la causa o la razón de algo. Linking words para explicar la consecuencia de algo. Linking words para indicar una condición para que algo ocurra. Linking words para añadir o expandir. Y por último, linking words para enfatizar. Vamos a hacer lo siguiente. Para cada una de estas categorías he preparado 2 o 3 frases. Y en cada una de estas frases hay un hueco donde va la linking word que corresponde. Esta linking word es la que une las dos partes de la frase. Y vamos a ver si sabes qué linking word iría a cada uno de los huecos. Y para darte una pista, y porque a veces hay varias linking words que funcionarían en un hueco, te voy a dar la inicial de la linking word que estamos usando en cada una de estas frases. Si ya estás suscrito a mi lista de mails, habrás recibido ya el PDF con la transcripción de todas las frases y todas las explicaciones que vamos a ver en este vídeo. Y si no estás suscrito pero quieres recibir el PDF, lo que tienes que hacer es darle clic al link aquí abajo en la descripción del vídeo, poner tu correo electrónico y suscribirte a mi lista de mails. Recibirás tanto este PDF como también los futuros PDFs que vaya preparando en los próximos vídeos. My name is Kate Motley. I am a lawyer working at a pharmaceutical company and I am certified by Cambridge to teach English to adults. In this channel, we talk about how to improve your business English to sound more professional and feel more confident when using English at work. So without further ado, let's dive in. La primera categoría que vamos a ver son aquellas palabras para comparar o contrastar ideas. So let's start with linking words to compare or contrast. In the first sentence, we look for a linking word that starts with H. And the sentence says, the market is competitive. Our innovative approach sets us apart. In Spanish, the word we're looking for would mean sin embargo. And in English, this word is however. However. The market is competitive. However, our innovative approach sets us apart. There are other linking words that would fit in this sentence, such as but, which means pero, nevertheless, which means no obstante, and although, which means aunque. But would be the most informal word, and nevertheless would be the most formal word. Let's move on to the next sentence. We're still looking at linking words to compare or to contrast. And in this sentence, we're looking for a linking word that starts with A. The industry evolves rapidly. We stay committed to innovation. In Spanish, this word would mean aunque. And in English, the word is although. Although. So the sentence would say, although the industry is evolving rapidly, we stay committed to innovation. And another linking word that we could use in this sentence is even though. Even though also means aunque. And the third sentence in this category is a sentence that has a linking word starting with C. And this is a little bit more difficult. The sales team met their targets. Customer satisfaction scored decline. starts with C. And in Spanish, the translation would be por el contrario o al contrario. In English, the word is conversely. Conversely. So the sentence would say, the sales team met their targets. Conversely, customer satisfaction scores declined. Other linking words that would fit in a sentence would be whereas, that means mientras que, while, that means mientras que, also, and on the other hand, which means por el contrario. Now, if you want to say por el contrario in English, you should use in contrast, or on the other hand, or conversely, although conversely is less common than in contrast or on the other hand. Do not use on the contrary. On the contrary is very formal and it's used as a reply correcting something. So it's not really a synonym of por el contrario. So before we move to the next category, let's have a look at other linking words that are used to compare or to contrast. We've seen however, although, conversely, and we can also use but, despite, whereas, nevertheless, on the other hand, even though, instead, while, regardless, otherwise, notwithstanding, etc. Category number 2. These are linking words that indicate sequence. And in this sentence, we're looking for a word starting with T. First, we have to complete the initiation phase of the project. We'll gather feedback before moving on to the next stage. This word in Spanish means entonces, and in English, the word is then. First, we have to complete the initiation phase of the project. Then, we'll gather feedback before moving on to the next stage. Other linking words that would fit in this sentence are secondly, en segundo lugar, next, seguidamente, and afterwards, which means después in Spanish. In the next sentence, we're looking for a word starting with M, and this is a bit more difficult. This project is on standby. We are conducting market research for future opportunities. In Spanish, the word means mientras tanto or mientras. And in English, the word is meanwhile. This project is on standby. Meanwhile, we are conducting market research for future opportunities. Another linking word that can be used in this sentence is in the meantime. And actually, in the meantime and meanwhile are synonyms and can generally be used interchangeably in many contexts. Let's move on to the next sentence, and we're looking for a word starting with F. The team has successfully analyzed the feasibility of the launch. We can set the rollout plan. And in Spanish, this word would be finalmente. So in English, the word is finally, and the sentence would be, the team has successfully analyzed the feasibility of the launch. Finally, we can start the rollout plan. And another linking word that would fit in this sentence would be at last, which is also finalmente. Other linking words that are used to indicate sequence are initially, firstly, secondly, and thirdly, next, then, afterwards, finally, lastly, meanwhile, before or beforehand, during, after, and at last. The next category is number 3, are linking words to support or to illustrate. For example, when we want to give an example. Let's see the first sentence. We're looking for a word, actually 2 words, starting with S. We offer several employee benefits, health insurance, and professional development opportunities. And in Spanish, this word would be tales como, and in English, the word is such as. So the sentence would say, we offer several employee benefits such as health insurance, and professional development opportunities. Other linking words that could be used in the sentence are including, which means incluyendo, for example, which means por ejemplo, for instance, which also means por ejemplo, like, and namely, which means a saber. Namely is the most formal linking word, while like is the most informal linking word. Let's have a look at the next sentence, and we're looking for a word starting with N. We follow a 3-step process for high performance. Planning, execution, and evaluation. In Spanish, the word would mean a saber or es decir. And in English, this word is namely. So the sentence would be, we follow a 3-step process for high performance. Namely, planning, execution, and evaluation. So we've seen 2 linking words, namely and such as. Namely and such as have different meanings. Namely indicates a clarification or a definition, and you could replace it for that's to say, which means es decir in Spanish, while such as indicates an example. Let's move on to category number 4, which are linking words to summarize. And in the first sentence, we're looking for a word starting with C. This is actually an expression composed of 2 words. And the sentence says, okay, we've discussed several strategies for cost reduction. There are strategies available for us to reduce costs. In Spanish, this expression would be en conclusión o para concluir. And in English, the expression is to conclude. The sentence would be, okay, we have discussed several strategies for cost reduction. To conclude, several strategies are available to us to reduce costs. In the next sentence, we're looking for a word starting with A. The team's collaboration was key to the project's success. We achieved our goals within the specified timeline. And in Spanish, the word we're looking for would be en total o en conjunto. And in English, this word is altogether. Altogether. And the whole sentence would be, the team's collaboration was key to the project's success. Altogether, we achieved our goals within the specified timeline. Other linking words to summarize, apart from to conclude and altogether, are in sum, in conclusion, to sum up, in summary, etc. Category number 5 is linking words to make general statements. In the first sentence, we're looking for a linking word starting with O. And the sentence says, despite facing challenges in the initial stages, the project has been successful. In Spanish, this word is globalmente or en general. And in English, the word is overall. Overall, despite facing challenges in the initial stages, the project has been successful overall. 2 other linking words that could be used in this sentence are on the whole, which means en general, o en términos generales, and in general, which means en general. And the second sentence, we're looking for a linking word to make general statements starting with F. And this is an expression composed of 4 words. Our team has adapted well to the new systems. It's been a smooth transition. In Spanish, it would be en gran medida o en su mayoría. And in English, it's for the most part. For the most part. Our team has adapted well to the new systems. For the most part, the transition has been smooth. Other linking words to make general statements are on the whole, as a rule, for the most part, and in general or generally. Let's move on to linking words to express a reason. Sentence number 1, we're looking for a word starting with D, and it's actually 2 words. Starting with D. The project was delayed, unforeseen logistical challenges. In Spanish, this word would be debido a, and in English, the word is due to. So the sentence would be, the project was delayed due to unforeseen logistical challenges. And another common linking word to express a reason that could be used in this sentence is because of, which means debido a. Other linking words to express a reason, apart from due to, are because of, since, due to the fact that, or as. Since and as are more informal. Category number 7 is linking words to express consequence. And in the first sentence, we're looking for a word starting with C. The new product launch received positive market response. We are now looking at options to expand even further. In Spanish, this word would be consecuentemente or en consecuencia, and in English, the word is consequently. So the sentence would be, the new product launch received positive market response. Consequently, we are now looking at options to expand even further. Let's move on to the second sentence. We're looking for a word starting with T. The client requirements are now clear. We can continue with the project implementation. In Spanish, this word would be por lo tanto o por eso. And in English, the word is therefore. The client's requirements are now clear. Therefore, we can continue with the project implementation. Other linking words that could be used to indicate consequence are as a result, as a consequence, thus, hence, etc. Category number 8, linking words to indicate condition. And in the first sentence, we're looking for a word starting with P. And this linking word is composed of 2 words. The partnership will be successful. Both parties address concerns promptly. In Spanish, this word would be siempre y cuando or siempre que. And in English, the word is provided that. The partnership will be successful provided that both parties address concerns promptly. Provided that is generally considered formal and it's often used in formal writings. Let's look at the next sentence. We're looking for a word starting with A, and it's actually an idiom composed of 3 words. The project will proceed to the next phase. We receive the necessary approvals. And in Spanish, this linking word would be siempre y cuando or siempre que. And in English, it's as long as. So the project will proceed to the next phase as long as we receive the necessary approvals. And as long as can be used both in formal and informal contexts. There are other linking words to indicate conditions such as if, even if, only if, so long as, providing, on condition, otherwise, etc. Category number 9, linking words to expand or to add. We're looking for a word starting with A. We've launched a new product and we're offering special promotions. In Spanish, this word would be adicionalmente or además. And in English, the word is additionally. We've launched a new product and additionally, we're offering special promotions. Some other linking words that would fit in the sentence are also, furthermore, or in addition. In the next sentence, we're looking for a word starting with M. Our team has extensive experience in project management. We have successfully delivered similar products for industry leaders. This word in Spanish would be además or por otra parte, and in English would be moreover. Moreover, our team has extensive experience in project management. Moreover we have successfully delivered similar products for industry leaders. Other linking words that could be used in this sentence are furthermore, which means además, also, which means también, and besides, which means aparte de o adicionalmente. And other linking words to expand or add in general are furthermore, also, to, as well, moreover, not only but also in addition, apart from, along with, besides, etc. Let's move on to the last category, number 10, linking words to emphasize. And in the first sentence, we're looking for a word starting with I. The team's collaboration was key. They worked very hard. In Spanish, this word could be translated as evidentemente or ciertamente. And in English, the word is indeed. The team's collaboration was key. They worked very hard indeed. And in the next sentence, we're looking for a linking word to emphasize starting with E. It's crucial to be transparent with the team during times of change and uncertainty. In Spanish, this word would be especialmente, and in English, the word is especially. It's crucial to be transparent with the team, especially during times of change and uncertainty. There are other linking words that could be used to emphasize, such as particularly or in particular, clearly, importantly, without a doubt, definitely, etc. So we've reached the end of this video. Espero que te haya gustado y que hayas aprendido algo y nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo. Bye!